So we'll get going here and now. Hypersleep Rest Recovery 2026. Our mission for January is to come into greater awareness of our nervous system states and bring a sense of relaxation into our conscious living experience. So being able to be relaxed while remaining awake. A lot of us have a lot of things going on. Our mind is externally focused a lot. So we send it out, it's seeking, we're doing. And then when we get to a place where we can relax, we fall asleep. And that's okay. Most of us have a sleep debt, if you understand that term. We're behind on rest. And so we feel like whenever we can, we need to sleep. But the yogis figured out long ago that if you live in a relaxed state, meaning a parasympathetic state, if you live in a calm way, calm doesn't always, it doesn't even necessarily, even the majority of the time, it doesn't mean without energy. It just means non-reactive, balanced, and in a state of peace and equanimity within. And a lot of the times how we get there is we actually work with the prana of the body, we work with the life force, and we build its resonance, because that's what the mind is built to seek. The mind is built to seek prana. We seek it through food, we seek it through experience, we seek it through relationships, all sorts of different things. We've been talking for a couple days about the koshas. We went through the Annamaya kosha, the food body, the physical body, all that is tangible, that Western science has dissected, x-rayed, all of the things that we can feel in the gross matter of our body. Then we moved into the pranic body, the pranamaya kosha, the etheric body, the astral body, which is the bridge between the physical body and the mental body, which we're going to go into a little bit tonight, right now. The manomaya kosha. Manas is the mind. There's a lot of different aspects of the mind, but this just means the mental sphere. And the mental sphere is the bridge between the physical and pranic body and then the intelligence body, the Vijnana Maya kosha. Pretty sure that's the pronunciation. I might have to look that up again, but the Manomaya kosha actually holds the physical and pranic body together. And it translates the messages from our sensory experience, from the body itself and our energetic experience, to the intelligence body, to our intuition. All yogic practices focus on calming the fluctuations of the mind. They focus on bringing us back within the layers of our own being so that the layers can speak without resistance. The mental body has a lot of chatter to it a lot of the time when we're distracted and we don't have enough prana inside of us, or when we're stressed out, we're under-rested, all of these different things. So tonight we're really going to focus on bringing that home with mantra. The mantra we'll use tonight helps us to regulate the breath, but it also helps us to clear the space of the mind and bring us into a very still, calm place. The mantra we're going to use is Sata Nama. We've introduced Sat Nam. And Sat Nam means I am truth, or truth is my identity. And then the root syllables of Sat Nam are Sa Ta Na Ma. Sa is infinity, Ta is life, Na is death, and Ma is rebirth. So inside of this Sat Nam, this truth that which we are. Broken down further, it shows us what we are is we are, not only are we within, but we are the infinite cycle. And it's happening all of the time. We are connected through the layers of our being, all the way through Anandamaya Kosha, which is the bliss body, to the infinite nature of the universe. And from that, we're born, we have a life, we die, we're constantly in a flux. Even in life, we're constantly in a flux of regenerating cells and discarding cells and discarding waste, right? Reforming our being. We're living and dying at the same time. And when prana leaves the physical sheath for good, we discard this body and consciousness goes on to its next journey and we're reborn, right? The concept of we are one consciousness. We're one body. We all come from the same earth. You know, we go back in the history of humanity way back. And our ancestors, there weren't as many people on the earth. So we have populated, we have expanded, but we have evolved through this consciousness as individual facets so we can experience the infinite fractals that there are to experience. And each one of us lives that experience. And then once we get to the end of our physical life, we discard our physical body. We're reabsorbed, our individual consciousness is reabsorbed into the greater field of consciousness. And then yoga teaches that we're reborn through the impressions that are left on our mental body. So this Kirtan Kriya, Sata Nama, we're going to do it for 11 minutes. But what this helps to do is it helps to loosen those impressions. By impressions, I mean anything that you see, anything that you experience imprints on the nervous system, and it takes a picture on the soul. And so even in passing, all of these memories that we have, if we're left with them, could be the cause of a rebirth. Either tragic, traumatic, or divine. And part of the process of yoga, part of the process of purification of the different bodies is to help us recognize the impressions that we're carrying and discard the unhelpful ones, replace the unhelpful ones while we're alive with helpful ones that are effective to realize our potential and our authentic potential in this life. And then in the end, we even need to dispose of the good impressions. Right? There's a lot more depth to the teaching of samskaras, vasanas, and liberation. So let's get into the practice. We will begin, and I'll teach us how to do there's some components to this mantra practice, Kirtan Kriya. We'll tune in with the mantra that we learned earlier in the month, Ang Namo Gurudev Namo. We tune in to evoke the creative consciousness and to call upon the divine teacher within to help our cells and the different layers of our being recognize that we're moving into an evolutionary practice. And then when we get into the mantra, we stay focused by rotating through finger mudras with each syllable. We say sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, bringing the first finger and thumb together. Ta, second finger and thumb. Na, third finger and thumb. And ma, fourth finger and thumb. And we keep going. Sa, ta, na, ma. And the palms can be up on the knees. And this is one of our anchor points. When we go within, we'll close the eyes, keep the eyes steady, focused at the third eye, the brow point in the center of the brain, and feel the hands as they move through the mudra, as we move through the mantra. Then the other part is we transition. So with the 11 minutes, we go in with 2 minutes of out loud chanting. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma. We'll do that for 2 minutes, and I'll play a guide track as well. So the track will guide us through the process. Then after the first 2 minutes, we go into an audible whisper. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma. And then after that 2 minutes, in the middle, we go into 3 minutes of mental repetition. So we've moved it from the projective voice to the whisper to the mental voice. And then after the 3 minutes, we come back out for another 2 minutes of the whisper and then 2 minutes of the projective voice chanting out loud, sa ta na ma, and that'll complete the 11 minutes. And the purpose of this is it draws the mind through the layers of being into the core. The voice, the chanting voice out loud is our projective voice. It's a voice we use with the world to call out, to say, I am here. The whisper is a longing to belong. So it's the in-between, the longing to belong to something more. And then the mental repetition is the sound of silence. It's the sound of infinity. And so we bathe our brain and our being in these different vibrations as we go through the practice. It's a truly transformative practice. There's been many studies done about this practice that it helps to regain power of memory. It helps to rid the self of bad impressions and bad memories. And it really helps us to come to a clean mental space, a clean slate in the mind. So we'll jump in. We'll tune in, and then we will begin our mantra. I will mute my microphone here after we tune in. Let's rub the palms together, sitting up with a straight spine, bringing the hands to the heart, and take a few deep breaths. Just bringing yourself present here and now. Letting go of what was. Letting go of what will be. And just opening to the present moment. As we embark on this journey of sound, let us call upon the creative consciousness and the divine teacher within. Ang Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll chant 3 times. Deep inhale. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deep inhale. Pause the breath. And then exhale. You can stay internalized. Remember, we're rotating through the finger mudras with the syllables, and follow along with the recording by Narinjan Kaur. This is Kirtan Kriya.
Sadanama, 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 Sadanama,
Talit.
Sadanama, 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 Sadanama.
And go ahead and take a deep inhale. Suspending the breath. Feeling the vibration of the mantra. And then exhale. And tuning within. Sense the frequency of energy and observe how just 11 minutes in the mantra has created a coherence in the mental body. Infinity, life, death, rebirth. And you can continue to sit in meditation for as long as you have, as long as you feel called to. There is an 11-minute short version of this practice. There is a 31-minute version of this practice, which is my recommendation is to try the 31-minute. I'll link both in the description below the video. These recordings by Niranjan Kaur are great. There's different recordings. I like to use these. They're very meditative, and they call to me in a deep way. So I like to support that. Go on a journey. Adopt one of these practices or these mantras and go on a journey with it for 40 to 90 days, maybe even just a week. In the Art and Science of Relaxing, we go for 7 days with the 31-minute version in a full practice. We use the breath and some postures to help us prepare to sit for the 31-minute mantra practice. And it is truly, truly transformative. when you can engage with your consciousness, your energy, and the mantra in this way. These mantras are powerful vibrations that have been left for us through the ages because they work. They work to elevate our consciousness to a state beyond what we can do without them. So we'll close out with a long Sat Nam, rubbing the palms together, bringing the hands to the heart. Deep inhale. Sat Nam. Blessings, peace, and love to you. I hope you can find some deep rest tonight. And I will see you tomorrow for day 18, where we'll go into the Vijnana Maya Kosha, the intelligence body, and we'll do a practice to awaken energy at the third eye. Until then.